Chuck Fresh with Computer Care Clinic. I was asked to review this Put2Go. It's a wireless charging dock, and it's pretty badass. Why? Because they give you the wireless charging capability to phones that don't have the wireless Qi charging capability. So I was very excited about this because now you can add wireless charging to some of your old iPhones and even your Samsungs. I have a Samsung S7 Edge which has wireless Qi charging built into it, but this doesn't require that. So it gives you a little magnetic doodad here, and you plug your USB charger into it. And what was really cool, this is an old iPhone 5C. Which does not have any sort of wireless charging. I don't think any of the iPhones do. And now you plug this little guy in here. It's the wireless power receptacle. You plug it right in there, throw it in your case, and you stick it right up to this earth magnet, this rare earth magnet, and you can put it in your car. And now you've got wireless charging for an iPhone 5C, which is ridiculous. Very happy about that. It's not a fast charger like some of the Samsung stuffs or some of the Apple ones, but it charges adequately, and it definitely works. I had it up to 70% in about 40 minutes. And it's working perfectly on the iPhone. It's working perfectly on my S7 Edge, too. Very cool. It's called Put2Go. It's a Kickstarter right now. Look for it in your stores soon. Look at that. Right in there. Clicks nicely to the air conditioning vent, which keeps it nice and cool. And my wife always complains about having cold air blowing on her anyway, so this will be perfect. It'll actually block the cold air. Solves two problems. So it's got a pretty strong spring in there, so it clips in nicely. It's pretty stable, doesn't move around, and boom! Rare earth magnet, one in the back with the charging unit, and then one in the device itself, and it appears to be pretty stable. So you just plug it into your USB power source in your car, and boom, the thing delivers a wireless charge to the phone as long as you have that unit plugged into the phone, and it also acts as a magnet too. So I played around with it here, kind of put it in a couple different directions. I did have to move it a couple of times just to make sure it connected till you hear the charging beep. It goes through, this is a pretty heavy skin, too, that protects the iPhone 5C. Not that I really care about it, but I just don't want to replace the screen because that's stupid expensive. But it appears to go right through the silicon, and no problems whatsoever. You got to line it up right to get the right charge, but that's no big deal. And it's a nice display in your car, too, for GPS or whatever. I'm probably going to pick up a couple of these things. I'm going to have one at work so I don't have to swap these things out, and then maybe one at home, too, by the nightstand. All you really need is something to clip it on, and I understand they'll have some options, too, for a home dock unit, which just kind of sits in this little, I didn't get this piece, but it sits in like a little elevated thing so you can use it as a nightlight, too. And this is it. This is the rare earth magnet and the wireless charging unit all built in that one, and it fits in just about any case very nicely. This is a pretty slim case, and the magnet appears to be pretty strong through the silicone case. You kind of bang it around real hard, it might fall, so I wouldn't trust it on top of a tall building or anything, but it appears to have pretty good strength, and I'd trust it in the car, absolutely. Tell you what, when all your buddies who don't have wireless charging on their iPhones get a load of this, you're going to be the coolest guy in the neighborhood. You're going to get more tail than you could have ever dreamed of. Put2Go, I like it. Chuck Fresh for Computer Care.